if you do not love the hair that is growing out of your own scalp, you will always end up doing things to it that will end up weakening the hair, breaking it, making it dry. You're not going to achieve the length that you want. You're not going to achieve the health that you want, and you will be on that cycle. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jemima, and on this channel we share all things hair and lifestyle. So if you're into that sort of thing, why don't you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you do not miss a video from myself. So as you've seen from the title, I'm about to spill the tea on the one thing that you need to do for your hair to never ever stop growing, especially if you have 4C hair like myself. So if you want to find out what that secret is, then keep watching. So I wanted to do this video because it's something that has been on my heart for years, and it's also something that I noticed that is missing in the conversation of hair growth and length retention. For myself, until I did this one thing, my hair was always stuck at a growth plateau. I would get to here and something will happen, and then my hair will just never get down past my shoulders. And that one thing that I found out at the time that helped me get over that growth plateau is the fact that for your hair to grow and thrive, you need to love and accept your hair as it is. Simple. That's it. There's really nothing else to it. And I know it sounds really simple, but it's also really hard, because that's the biggest lie that we've all been told, that our hair in its natural state is not beautiful, that for our hair to be beautiful we need to manipulate it, to do something to it for it to get to that point, right? So we believe that hair like this is not done. Unless I've done and sleeked down my edges, my hair is not done. And some people think that this hair is not good enough for an occasion such as a wedding, a church event, an interview, unless it's all slicked down, slathered in gel. Slathered in gel with no kinks in sight at all. And that, my friend, is all a lie. Our hair is beautiful and just absolutely gorgeous and perfect in its natural state. It's fitting for any and every occasion. Don't let them lie to you. I know we've heard of the protective styling, we've heard of the oiling your scalp and using Ayurveda herbs. We've heard of like having a balanced diet, good health, using silk satin scrunchies, silk bonnet, silk pillowcases, finger detangling. You can do all that to death. But if you do not love and accept your hair for what it is, you will always be trying to make it do things that it cannot naturally do. And by doing that, you compromise the nature of your hair. That's weakening the hair in order to make it look a certain way or to achieve the look that you want. And I'm talking about like sleek buns with the gel, but then there are people who, when they sleek down their buns, they don't even want to see any kinks and curls. They don't want none of that. They want the hair to be flat and straight and just stuck on their scalp. And that's just not something that our hair can achieve without manipulation. So with that kind of style and with that kind of mindset, somebody like that will straighten their hair first and then go in with the gel and then brush it down so many times so that the hair can lay flat, and then they will grip it so tightly in order to avoid that bump at the back. So here's a meme I saw a few years ago. And it reads, what is stress? When you try to do a sleek bun with curly hair, but always end up with the waves. And here are some of the comments. Yes, I want a bun so bad, but my hair always starts waving. So here some people are giving tips, and some have said that they wash condition their hair and just go straight in with a gel, and that seems to work for them. Some have said to use hairspray instead of gel, and to use a lot of ponytail holders. So that alone I know is going to be tight. So that cannot be good. And then some of the people were just like, if you have type 4 hair, this is normal, which is what I thought immediately I saw this meme, because I was like, what are you even talking about? This is the reason why I do sleek hairstyles, for the waves. So I was just like, y'all are crazy. So how can you have hair that's curly, coily, kinky, and not expect to see any waves or curls at all when your hair is laid? It makes zero sense, okay? And it's just the obsession with our hair looking straight, the obsession with having sleek hair and sleek edges. That was the reason why when I first started sharing my weekly hairstyles on Instagram, I did not use gels, just so I could show people that you can, first of all, you can style your hair without it, and just using creams, oils, butters, and water. And I also wanted to show a lot of texture, and that was why I used to style my hair on damp hair. I still do that, but not often. I wear more twists now than I did before. Twist used to just be like a transitional style for me when I took down my updos and buns, but now I mainly wear my twists in buns. That's just because I don't have the time to be changing my hairstyle every week like I used to when I was a baby girl. The whole reason why I started my content creation was really to show people that our hair is beautiful in its natural texture. You can do so much with it. It can look elegant, it can look professional, and that message, I sort of drummed it into people's heads on my Instagram account, but I don't think I was able to convey that same message on my YouTube. So yeah, that was really how I started, with sharing hairstyles and making sure it was as kinky as possible, and the people loved it, and that's why I'm still here now. So if you're one of those people who do not like to see waves on your sleek styles, please reassess your mentality, because it makes no sense. Okay, sorry to say, but it makes no sense. So basically, when you try to make your hair do what it doesn't do naturally, you will always cause damage to the hair. Okay, another one is wash and goes. There are a lot of people who are claiming to be growing their hair with wash and goes, and it might work for certain textures, but not mine. I don't know about you. I tried the wash and goes without the leave-in, and my hair just felt crunchy. And my wash and goes only last one day, and I say one day because after day one, it's basically starting to get matted, and it's not the whole length of the hair, it's basically just the ends. Yeah, and I tried it without the leave-in. I tried all of that, and I just have too much hair to even like do the whole raking and all of that. It's just not sustainable for my hair. My type of hair was just never meant to be and live in a wash and go forever. I can do a wash and go for maximum 2 days. Anything beyond that, and we're getting locked. And single strand knots. So it's just not worth it at all. So you need to be able to accept and love your hair as it is. Also, not just loving your texture, but also loving your hair through all the different lengths. I remember when my hair was growing, when I was still sort of like, I think it was like shoulder length. I'll insert a picture. I was shoulder length when my hair is stretched, and I was obsessed with buns. Like, I love a high bun. As you can see, I love a high bun, right? But my hair was not long enough for that style. So what did I do? I would force this hair into a bun. I would pull and create the tightest bun, literally pulling every single hair into this ponytail so I could create a bun with hair that was not long enough to create a bun. And I know I could have used extensions, but I didn't. I just wanted to create a bun with my own hair. That's just how obsessed I was with buns and my hair growing to a certain length. Yeah, so by doing that, obviously, you're just knocking at the door of tension alopecia. Your hair is going to fall out. Your edges are going to fall out. And mine did. So yeah, if you take nothing from this video, all I'm trying to say is that if you do not love the hair that is growing out of your own scalp, you will always end up doing things to it in the name of trying to achieve a certain look that will end up weakening the hair, breaking it, making it dry, and everything that goes against your hair goals. You're not going to achieve the length that you want, you're not going to achieve the health that you want, and you will be on that cycle. People who always put their hair in protective styling because they do not like the way their hair look out of protective styling. They can't protective style with their own hair. So we're going from you not liking the way your hair look on its own, so you're always putting it in braids, and then you've got that cycle of your hair always being in braids. It's dry because you're not moisturizing it in the braids. Your edges falling out because the braids is too much. Back to back, your edges are struggling. So that's what I mean. It's a knock-on effect. It's a cycle, and it goes. And for me, as soon as I started loving my hair as it is, not trying to like sleek down my edges for every style. I mean, I will do it for certain styles, but as soon as I freed myself from the image that the world was trying to sell to me, that my hair needed to look a certain way, as soon as I freed myself from that, my hair thrived. My hair thrived. Like, as you can see, I do not wear braids. That's because I've realized that for me, they're too heavy for me and my hair cannot handle it, and it pulls out my hair. It doesn't matter the size, it doesn't matter the weight of the braids, my hair always falls out. So for me, I know that I am not a natural who can wear braids as a protective style. I think the whole probably 12-13 years that I've been natural, I've probably worn braids 5 times, and those have been times that I've gone back to Africa. And when you go back home, you have to get braids done because it's so much more affordable than doing it in the UK. So it's sort of like a must, something that you have to do. So I do it, and then when I come back, I take it out within 3 weeks because I see the white bulbs at the roots, so it's pulling my hair out. So you find that I rarely wear braids. I have only straightened my hair once or twice, probably once in the whole over 10 years that I have been natural, because my hair and heat are not friends. Heat from the blowout, my hair can handle, but heat to straighten my hair doesn't like it. And I think that's where my hair draws the line when it comes to heat, because my hair needs excessive heat for it to be straightened and stay straightened. And that's probably because I don't have experience to do that. But maybe one day if I'm to go to a professional, they might be able to do it with less heat and less passes. So that's another thing that breaks my hair and makes it feel weak and fragile. I also do not use bobby pins. This bun, I've just tucked the twist in my headband, and then I've put some bobby pins in here, but these do not touch my scalp. They're just holding these twists together. So I make sure that I don't use bobby pins because in the past they have pulled out my hair at the crown, so I don't let those touch my hair at all. And generally for other 4C hair bloggers or people who have long hair, they generally stay away from the things that weaken their hair and make them lose hair. And these things are not going to be the same for everyone, because when it comes to hair care, there's no one size fit all. So although braids might break my hair, someone else will be able to wear braids back to back and they'll be perfectly fine. So you will have to find what that thing is for you. So I have listened to my hair, taken notes in order to go past the growth plateau that I have. My hair has thrived for years. I can always grow my hair back no matter what happens. I know exactly what my hair likes. I know the conditions that is perfect for my hair. I don't do anything that my hair doesn't like. I may or may not sleek down my edges, and I'm happy with that. Sometimes it just depends on the style. So yeah, please free yourself. There's such a huge amount of freedom that comes with not caring what other people think about you in regards to your hair, because at the end of the day, it grows out our scalp as it is. Our hair is beautiful, it's perfect. People want this hair. So don't sleep on our hair. It's beautiful. It always have, and it always will be. I believe I've been able to grow my hair to waist length about 3 times in my journey. I've been natural for 14 years. I started in 2009 August when I stopped relaxing my hair, and then in 2009 December I had my first big chop, and I've had several big and mini chops since then. And from 2009 to 2017, I dabbled in length checks here and there, but I wasn't an avid length checker. And then I dabbled into it for a bit in 2017, and I thought, why am I doing this? So I stopped and I decided I was only going to focus on the health of my hair. So when you check my social media, you will see that from about 2017 to 2018, you will see some length check pictures, but I stopped doing all that. Just didn't length check my hair at all, and I believe that at those times my hair was quite healthy and thick, but I just don't know how long it was because I wasn't even using heat, so I was also not blowing out my hair. But I say that to just back up the comment or the statement I made about the fact that I can grow my hair over and over again as and when I need to, because I've spent that much time with my hair. I know my hair. Yeah, so that's just what I wanted to clarify, that I believe I have been able to grow my hair past waist length several times in my journey without knowing, because I wasn't focused on length. I only recently started focusing on length after my postpartum journey, because now I am a fully seasoned natural. I know exactly how to style my hair. I'm also very big on technique over products. That was also what I did whilst I was focusing on the health of my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna have a whole video about technique over products. But yeah, that was definitely my thing for the whole time that I've been natural, especially from 2017 up until now, basically. So yeah, when you listen to your hair,
and you wear your hair out a lot, you will know exactly what your hair wants, and you'll be able to grow it out without any struggles, so long as your growth is not from like an illness or anything like that. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that.
And if you struggling with loving your hair, comment below what some of your struggles are so that we can encourage each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.